Hello, hello, hello. We're doing something a little different today. I had a viewer who was having trouble with their load order, and they gave me, I guess, pictures of what mods they were using. I'm gonna call the viewer V. They can, they can decide if they want to, like, let everybody know it's them or whatever. But nonetheless, what they gave me were these mods here. Now I've rearranged these somewhat, but they gave me these mods here, and this is going to be a bit of a load order, but also kind of a testing and playing type of video. And so I took and I reordered things the way I would do it. It's not that you have to follow that order, it's just it helps me to know what I have and to see what I'm looking at. And I read through each of the mods and what they needed. The main thing they were missing was this patch, because this patch plainly says that with let's see, this patch must be loaded after all three plugins, talking about relationship dialogue overhaul, unofficial Skyrim special edition patch, and cutting room floor. They say if it's not, your game will crash. Well, their game was crashing a lot. I'm pretty sure it's because they didn't have this this patch. Also, they did not have this patch. For a relationship dialogue overhaul and immersive follower framework, you have to have this patch. Now, relationship dialogue overhaul insists, and I try to go by what the modder says because I don't know. The modder is pretty adamant that it needs to go below alternate start. And they say place near the bottom of your load order. You should place it under mods like, and they give you these, such as immersive citizens and alternate start. And they say stop listening to others telling you to load RDO before alternate start. So, I think did relationship dialogue, did Tarshana do this? Anyway, this just sounds like that person. This sounds like their style of writing. Anyway, and then immersive follower framework. Now this, I'm not sure who did this. They give Vader and Tarshana credit for the initial idea. But nonetheless, load order, place into immersion unless using RDO. For RDO users, they say see this patch, which I found the patch. And if you look at the patch, I mean, it basically just tells you to put, immersive follower framework below RDO and immersive follower framework. They say no other patches are currently necessary, but we know that from reading this patch that this patch is necessary. So I'm not sure what these two things are patching, honestly, and I don't, as long as the modder explains what to do with them, that's fine. I don't really have a big issue with that. I am not a modder myself, so I really depend on the modder in the description, letting us know things like these do. So let me just start at the top here. So we have the unofficial patch in cutting room floor. We have Skyrim graphic overhaul. Now I have used this in the past, and I always kept it high. And I think this person also had it high in their load order, so I just kept it up there. It doesn't hurt anything. You have True Storms, Colorful Skyrim. I moved it down a little bit. I think they may have had it a little higher because I consider it to be basically when you it's just setting saturation. I consider it to basically be a part of your graphics, sky / weather mods. So I moved it down here because it allows you to change your saturation. Now, True Storms is more like a vanilla plus weather mod. I did read it, and it does not heavily change the weather as much as some things, but it gives you True Storms. Cherry Blossoms basically replaces your aspens with cherry blossoms. Sounds like a nice mod. I haven't tried it before, so it'd be fun. Castle Gondolin. This is a player home near Riverwood. I have not tried this, so we're going to try to check out some of these things and see what we can do. Forgotten Dungeons, that's a good mod. I've used that. Cheat Room. This is KD Circlets redone. This mod brings you craftable headbands and circlets. Some pieces can be worn by men. Sounds good. All the armored circlets will be hidden in craft menu unless you have an unarmored version in your inventory to be upgraded. So to make an armored version, you have to make an unarmored version first. Okay. Witcher Silver Swords. Nothing wrong with this. It allows you to craft some swords that I guess resemble the Witcher Silver Sword. Wearable lanterns. They just asked me to get wearable lanterns and put it in the load, put it in the load order. So I did. I have never used wearable lanterns. I just was never that interested. But let's see. To create a lantern, you can purchase one or craft one at a forge. So we'll probably try to craft one. This is a big bandit mod. Okay. And I mean big. It's almost 750 megabytes. So it looks like a bunch of bandits have been created. None of these bandits are anywhere in the level list. So I'm not sure. I haven't tried this before. OBIS, Organized Bandits in Skyrim. So we'll just have to see. I'm not familiar with this. I'm thinking of this as kind of being, it's probably kind of like my, what do I use? Oh, I forgot the name of it now. Anyway, Genesis. Then this is Inigo. Now, of course, this is Inigo. That's a follower. They have their own framework and everything. I don't think you really have to worry about using a follower mod with Inigo, because Inigo has its own he has his own framework, and if you actually try to override him with AFT or something else, oh wait, here it says here, do not attempt to control Inigo with options from other mods, you will break his brain. And I'm sure it does affect his speech and different things. Now this was a mod that I think they're pretty serious about, a Serious Wedding, Teldryn. So Teldryn, let's see, I'm not familiar with this by the way, but I think Teldryn is in Raven Rock. Teldryn is a mercenary, not a merchant. He will not open a shop, but he will cook for you. Let's see, the temple priests must be alive. So again, I'm not familiar with this, so speak to Teldryn in Raven Rock City during the day. Do not start fights after you've talked to Teldryn, or he will come to defend you and the quest will be interrupted. Just go to the temple. Okay, for a low level players, there's a chance the ash spawn will kill children. Okay, so anyway, this is a character to make your follower and marry, stuff like that. So now this is a follower, Sif the Great Wolf follower. I don't see anything unusual or odd. Just a follower. So I don't see anything wrong with that. It's just a nice little follower mod. Now here we get into the mods they're using for their character, and we have the KS hairdos here, and the Nephilim, and this Khajiit's Argonian's Replacer, tempered skins for males. Someone had said, I'll have to go back and look at that comment. I think someone had said that this has a body shape or meshes in it. I'm not sure if that's correct, or at least I'll tell you, I have to go by what I read here, and they don't say that's in here. Oh, it does come with a body there. There you go. I just hadn't read that line. It comes with high poly body for males and scars, tent mask, and war paints. Okay, so it does come with a body installed. So I really don't need my other body, which is too bad, because I had not read that here on this, that it comes with its own body. So it does come with its own body. This texture, which is unfortunate, but okay, that's life. I guess if I read that, I forgot about it, but I may just not have read that line before. Okay, so anyway, that's alright. That's good to know. So, let's see. So I've used this for a while, and I like this. I guess I just missed that one line about it coming with its own body. So that means I'm really not seeing my other body, because this body is taking its place. Wonder why they did a texture and did their own body with it. Well, that's alright though. So anyway, this is okay. This should make the follower here look pretty good, so that should be alright. Now here, because we're using Nephilim, and we all know that has a very weird texture to it, but if you want to use this and this, you're kind of stuck with this body, and that body comes with its own texture. This body comes with a lot of things. I believe it has the definitive beauty pack built in, which also means I think it has some R246 presets built in, and it has a weird glowy tattoo type of texture, or maybe it's just a glowy anyway, it's got a weird texture to it. The skin looks all shiny and glowy, and it's got weird markings on it, and some people like it, but some people don't, and I decided to just replace that with this, because the person was talking about they didn't really like that texture either. So I chose Asher's new quality CBBE skin replacer. Asher's has done good work on other things, and I just thought, give that a whirl. Now I moved to Skyland watercolor. Now this is a watercolor mod. It really doesn't mess with your mod a lot, but notice it says do not use with Realistic Water 2 or any other water mods. So because I've used these before, and when I've used I think I used the blue one, but there's nothing wrong with using the green one. So I moved it down lower where I would put textures, which is after my character stuff. Now, there are no other textures though, so I just put it down here by itself. Now I did notice V was running these 3 animations, and they had them in this order. They just had them scattered in a different area. So I brought the animations down and just kind of made a little animation grouping, because if you're going to use multiple animations, you might as well kind of get them together so that you can keep track of which one's doing what. Basically, you've got, that's your base. This is another one. I'm not sure how much of this you're going to see, because you're using this. That's going to replace quite a few animations, and this is going to replace a couple more animations. So these 2 animations are replacing things. The only girly animation you'll see is anything that gets through that these 2 do not monkey with. So but nonetheless, this was what they were trying to accomplish, so I went with it, you know, because it's really, I was doing this for that person. So alright, so then I have what I think of as, you know, alternate start and all these things, patches, things that need to be down low in your load order. So I have alternate start here. By the way, you'll notice this is not a huge load order. They still have plenty of space. They can add things to their game if they want to. I'm going off the mods that they gave me originally. They mentioned some other mods later, like yesterday, but I'm mainly just trying to give them something to work with, and they can move forward from here. So alternate start, RDO wants to be below alternate start according to the modder. It should be, so I'm not going to argue with that. I'm putting it below alternate start. Immersive follower framework should be below RDO, and all you need to see that is right here. That's what they make sure you see that. They say when using this patch you must follow this setup: RDO, Immersive Follower Framework, and then the patch. So that's what I did. This is a little patch that goes with the Khajiits, Nephilim Khajiits thing. And then there's this patch that goes, it works with RDO, the cutting room floor, and the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch. Now, I put 2 things down here at the bottom. Both of these want to be low too, though this one doesn't say that. Cyril's head edits, I'm going to tell you what this is from partly from what R246 told me and partly from what I've seen myself. There could be more to this because they added ears, but this is largely aesthetic elves with R246's presets. That is largely what this mod is. It's that combination of things, and then they added these ears. So and you can use it. It does work. It has some issues that I have shown before in previous things. You get a little splotchy stuff on the skull, and because the head shape is different, the vanilla hair doesn't always work right. So, you know, use at your own risk. But this person wanted to use that. They want to do, I think their idea was they wanted to be either a wood elf or a dark elf. So, and then here, this is the skeleton. The skeleton, I mean, I admit, in my game, I rearranged things just a little bit differently, but I thought, not much. In my game, I would probably just put everything from here down to there in as kind of a patch, and I would kind of organize them the way they needed to be. But because of the requirements here, and I wanted to be able to show that I have these in the right order, I kind of changed this up a little bit. And I'm doing this for someone else, so I thought they might appreciate it if it's, you know, something a little more geared to them. You can easily turn off Cyril's head edits. It will affect the look of your elf. Your elf will have a more vanilla head shape, but you could get aesthetic elves and use it, and you would probably accomplish the same thing, but you wouldn't have those ears. So, and this, you should probably always have this. Now, I mean, I just put it down. This is another one of those that say, hey, put it as low in your load order as possible, and honestly, you can always put it at the bottom. It doesn't really hurt anything, from what I've seen. So I did go in and create a couple of characters, which I'm going to show you. Is there anything else to talk about here? Not really. Now, one thing I want to mention is that I am not claiming to be, let's see, a load order expert or actually an expert of any kind, a modding expert, nothing like that. I always tell you, I'm not a modder. I don't do mods. I rely on some good descriptions and you know, things like that. So I'm not claiming to be an expert. The only reason I have put out load order videos is because people have asked for them. And in this case, the only reason I'm doing this is that somebody asked for some assistance. They were having a lot of trouble with their game crashing. I think it's because they didn't have that patch. But they did have things in here in a different order too, and as I mentioned, some of these mods, they are very particular, and they tell you that they are very particular about the order you have them in, and the patches for that matter. So it's really with these mods in mind that I went in and read all the mods and tried to make sure we had everything in a decent order. Now, I've not used some of these mods before, so we'll see what happens. But I'm just trying to help out. If someone asks for a little bit of help, I will try to help if you can provide me the information that makes it possible. I'm not saying I'm going to do this all the time every week, because this takes time, and with work and everything else, it's quite a bit. But they had, like you can see here, they had a smaller load order, and it was fairly easy to organize, to download and organize, and it was kind of an interesting thing. They don't speak English, is not their first language. They know some English, so the communication sometimes is a little different, or maybe a little difficult, but it's not awful, and we manage, and I think this will be helpful to them. But again, I'm not trying to claim that I know everything. I'm not like the boss of the applesauce, which I know some people really want to come off as, if you're not them or their group, that you can't possibly know anything. So whatever, it's fine. But what I do want to say is that there are load order guides out there. Tarshana and her group has one. There's one, I think it's called Dropbox or something, load order guide. There's a lot of good guides, or there's several good guides that I know that people have put a lot of time into, and they say they work very well, and you can use their guides. My thing is, I've looked at those guides and I've kind of read through and ran through, and it involves a lot of mods that I never use and I will never use, and I just would end up, for me, that just was more complicated than I needed it to be for what I do. So, but if you want to follow those and look at those are a great source of information, and you probably should. I don't have any problem with that. The only reason I share my load order at all is that people had asked me to, and so I did. I'm not trying to teach anyone or act like I know everything, because that's just not the way I am. So there, I have that little disclaimer out there so you understand. I do have a certain logical methodology that works for me, and And if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. You may be playing and using totally different mods and trying to do different things than what I do. So that's fine. I know there are people who have told me they have to put AFT very low in their load order, but I've never had that problem. But it depends on the mods you use and the different things you do. I noticed that RDO referenced something about AFT. I've never used those two together. That might make a difference. So, I don't know. I'm just mentioning this so that people will have a chance of understanding. So, alright. So anyway, I'm going to continue on with this. I created 2 elves that I want to show you. And I'm also going to go in and create somebody new. And then we're going to run around and try some of these things, like the colorful Skyrim, and we'll check out some we'll try to check out some of these things. Now, I can't tell you we're going to check out everything, but we're going to try to check out some of these things, and I'll show you what I can show you in this load order to show you that it works. If we run into issues, because this is a fresh test, I have only made a couple of characters. I've not actually gone out in the world and tried to do anything yet, so this will be a fresh new test. Okay, alright, pardon me. So I'm gonna pop away for a minute and get some coffee, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is Dish. I called her that because I tried to make her a cute, pretty girl. Now, I'm using the mods that were given. You don't have an armor replacer mod in your load order, and I think we should change that. But I wanted to show you that everything was working with the mods you have. And you may not like the armor replacer I would recommend, but there's only so many. You might prefer a different style of outfit, but you have to make sure it's a CBBE outfit. Now, I'm talking as if I'm speaking to one person, and that's because V was the one I was trying to help. But if you are using CBBE and you're doing any of these type of things, this could be useful to you. If it's not, then that's okay. I mean, maybe it's just be information for you.
Where your new life
so we're going to go to Breeze
do you
Home.
own?
We're going to take Dish to Breeze Home.
Even a modest existence is something to admire.
And then we're going to show you, once we get her to Breeze Home, we'll let some things load up. We'll take her to the cheat room. We'll save her there. I'm letting things load up here. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Oh wait, I didn't show you. Now her animations are different. And the reason her animations are different is because of the dual sun animation. Well, I showed you the animation mods, but so when she casts, she uses a different style, which is kind of cool. There's nothing wrong with it. I wanted to point that out because I think it's kind of fun. And she moves around. You can see how she'll hold that. It's pretty cool. Let's see. If we put something on her other hand, would that give her... Okay, so she still moves around in a similar way. I just thought we would check it out. Alright. So anyway, let's put those spells away for a moment. So anyway, here she is. Now my game, I normally turn bloom off, and this game does not have bloom turned off, so you'll notice some difference here. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way I'm just mentioning it in case you notice. You can still edit your person here, and basically, let me just show you. Now this is a wood elf. It takes a second to load. You have to be patient with this because that Nephilim body has a lot of stuff built into it. But she is just a wood elf. I used, actually this doesn't show you the correct the correct load order. I mean the correct preset. Let's get out of this for a second. I'm going to go create somebody new anyway, but I wanted to get Dish here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Dish or the other one as a starting point, but I wanted to get them here in the cheat room. So let's save Dish here. Alright, I know I called her Dish, which may be a little whatever, but I'm an old dude. Don't worry about it. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a way of saying, you know, a pretty girl. So, alright. So anyway, we're going to go to the other one. I think I called her Patsy. Yeah. And that's because I was watching the last season of Jessica Jones, and I was thinking of Patsy Walker and Hellcat, and it's an old Marvel comic book character. The version they do in that show is horrible, but it's okay nonetheless. So anyway, so this is Patsy. Now Patsy is a dark elf, and I know that's not a very elven name, but I gave her purple eyes and red hair, and I think she looks pretty good. Now, mind you, I'm using just the mods you had here, and I'm gonna go in and I'll show you what I did to create these girls. It's really nothing fancy. I mean, anybody could easily do a better job than what I do.
And choose where your new life shall begin. Which property do you own?
But let's get her ready
Even a modest
also.
existence is something to admire.
All right, so. So I focused on Wood Elf and Dark Elf because V had said that's what they wanted to be, either a Wood Elf or a Dark Elf. Now, like I said, there's no armor replacer in this, so you're getting pretty vanilla looking stuff, except for their hair and, you know, as far as their clothing and armor goes, okay? There's, again, nothing wrong with that. It's just the way it is. Oh, I got her ready to punch. Alright, we'll get her spell ready. Go cheat room. The reason I'm bringing them to the cheat room is that if I use either one of them, I'm going to outfit them a little bit. I'm going to try to improve some of their stuff. Now, sometimes when you pop into the cheat room, I have noticed that sometimes you'll get like a black eye or an empty eye appearance, and usually I usually just teleport back and forth and it goes away, or sometimes I'll do a reload and it goes away. I'm not sure what causes that. V had mentioned they get that sometimes too, and since I don't know what causes that, I'm not going to claim to know. I just know that sometimes the eyes glitch, and that happens to me, and it doesn't seem to matter if it's male or female, and I've had it happen with several different eye mods and without eye mods. So like here, there's really, are there any eye mods with this? Well, Nephilim has its own stuff, so I guess there is an eye mod here. Pardon me, having some coffee. Nephilim has a lot of stuff built in, so it's like it has its own eye mod within it, I'm pretty sure. Nonetheless, this is Patsy. We're going to save her and leave her here. I just wanted to show you she is the Dark Elf, and you can see her ears are different. But I'm going to go and create a new character. I don't do anything fancy, and I kind of let the mods do the work for me. Again, the one thing that I'm uncomfortable with is I know that, well, I'll show you. The Nephilim mod and the Cyril's Tri-Edits, they both contain copies of R246's presets, okay? I know they do. It's just from testing we've done, things we've done, and we know that's the way it is. R246 has said that about the Cyril's head Tri-Edits. But I'm pretty sure I remember the Nephilim body had that too, because it has the old definitive beauty pack built in, which had that. So the Nephilim body may get a change and may lose that at some point. Anyway, let's switch over to the girls. You're going to see some familiar faces, I believe, in the humans. But we're not really focusing on the humans, so bear with me. And you're going to have to be patient because there's a lot. Just like with the Definitive Beauty Pack, there's a lot of hairdos, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay? Alright. Now, Asher's skin texture appears to be very light on the light end, but it's a very nice skin texture. If you change the skin tone, you get some nice skin tones. This is a human, of course, and we're not doing a human, but just saying, if you did a red guard, from what I had seen, you get some nice different skin tones. I think the Asher's texture works pretty well, looks pretty nice. It's overriding the usual thing that you get with Nephilim. That's why you're not getting the glowy and weird tattooy stuff. Alright, so let's start at the bottom with the Wood Elf. So what I did when I came in to make Dish, now you can adjust the weight to be however you want. Okay, it's funny, I'm not changing the weight, I'm just moving up and down. Here. Well, let's just say we give her middle of the road weight. Just bear with me for a moment. You can do it however you want. Alright, so, oh yeah, I'm going to change that. Okay, so I think, okay, first off, whatever they did, this girl's war paint is permanent. You can't get rid of it. But regardless of what you do, this girl has that war paint. And there is no getting rid of it. It doesn't matter what you do. I think they made a mistake in the Cyril's mod and did that. So no matter what you do, you're going to get that war paint on her face. Now maybe this was always intended to be that way. I don't know. But you're stuck with it. So I don't use this preset. If I'm going to use this mod, I'm not going to use this preset. You'll know that. Notice the little splotch on the side of the head. Your hair is going to cover it up, so don't worry about it. But it is annoying that it's there. Alright, just saying. So anyway, don't use that preset. This preset, she's okay, I guess. Not really my thing. I was using this girl. So you take this girl. This girl, I think, is a good starting point for a preset, okay? This is just my subjective opinion. And I'm going to show you what I do, and then you can do whatever you want to do. First off, I don't want any war paint. That's just me. I don't. I don't want any dirt. I just turn that off. I don't want it. The complexion's good. Alright. Nose type. I look at this girl and I say, you know, her nose looks okay. I don't really have a problem with it. So I'm going to leave it alone. If she had a big nose or something weird, a bumpy nose or something, I would probably change it. But her nose is fine, so I'm not going to mess with it. Is there anything else here? Cheek color. You can turn that off, but I kind of like just a little cheek color, so I left it. No, nose color, I don't know what they're doing. They have weird nose colors here. Unless you really want something different than what it is, just leave it alone. It's, I don't understand what they were thinking. Same with chin color. I don't see any reason to have those chin colors, so I just leave it alone. Anyway, I guess they wanted you to have a lot of odd options. They may have a certain thing in mind that I'm not thinking of, the modder. So eye shape. Okay, so eye shape here. It depends on what you want. These eyes are a little too human for an elf, and then some of these look kind of droopy. Now you can fix the droopiness, like with these eyes, if you think they're a little droopy. Remember that since they're using the R246 presets in here, the eye depth is actually eye tilt, and you can just adjust the tilt of the eyes like this, and that'll lift up those corners a little bit. Do you see that difference? It instead of the outside drooping down, it tilts them back up so that they look better. I would suggest probably sliding this slider all the way to the right the way I have it. Now, it's up to you if you decide not to do that. I'm just saying. Now, on the eye shape, you choose whatever eye shape you like. I found that with the elves, I really liked the bigger elven eyes because I just thought they were fun. I think I liked that. There is another one. Now notice they have a lot of eyelashes. You don't need any eyelash mod if you're using the Nephilim body, because you just don't. Ah, and then there's this. This is a big elven eye, which I kind of liked too. Now it depends on what you like. You may not like this. Feel free to do whatever you want to do. Okay? Alright. Brow wise, I prefer something like that, or that, or that. I actually think, for my purposes, that one looks a little nicer. You can choose whichever brow you like. It's really not that big a deal. Mouth shape, I kind of like that mouth shape. I think that's fine. Her lips look pretty good. I would give her a little more of the red there. So I just moved over one. Oh, her eye color. We didn't change her. We left her eye color. Well, there's a lot of eye colors to choose from. Let's see. Let's go trekking back. If you like yellow, there is yellow. It's not really my thing. I kind of like the glowy ones. But if that's too shocking for you, there's some nice red ones. There's these crystal type of blue are pretty cool. There's also that. Now they change. If you choose these eyes, you'll notice the eyelashes change, and I'm not sure why. So just be aware that looked kind of weird to me. It doesn't make sense, but if you like it, that's up to you. I think those are nice. Those are very nice if you like blue. These are the bloodshot blue, and these are not bloodshot. Again, those are nice. The green ones are nice there. And those, I think those are some sort of special vampire eyes. There are, I thought there were some purple eyes here somewhere. I might be wrong. Maybe I remembered incorrectly. I thought, oh no, there they are. So there are some purple eyes. If you like that, I used that on the dark elf. For this girl, let's do something different. Let's go, where was those? We'll just do some green eyes. I like green for whatever reason. There we go. Those are nice. Alright. Anyway, I'm just doing this to kind of give you an idea of what I went through and what I did to make the other wood elf. Now here, I just said, let's find something different, something better, a nice hairdo. Let's give her a different hair color so it shows up. I know some people say that the hair color doesn't show up well if it's dark because I'm in the alternate start room. Depends on what color of hair you want. There's a lot of shades to choose from here. I'm going to go with that color for her for right now. What is that hairdo? That's not an awful hairdo. It's kind of wild. Wild can be fun. You know what? I think I'm going to go with that. It's kind of my... Don't ask me why. I kind of like it. So, okay. So this is a wood elf you can easily make just by doing a few simple things like I did there. Nothing really complicated. You can definitely change it up. If you prefer a different nose, then by all means go through and pick a different nose. I don't mess with a lot of things if they're, as long as their face looks good head on and their profile doesn't look freaky, I'm okay with that. And I think she looks alright. Okay, so that's a wood elf. I'm not creating somebody new. I mean, I've already created a wood elf and a dark elf. So let's see. So we can create a Khajiit. Let's come back to that. I'll show you how I did the dark elf. Again, the key is to find a preset that you like and go from there. I like that preset. I'm just going to tell you, I like this preset. So, Oh, let's just turn the dirt off. Turn the war paint off. Just get rid of that junk on her face. It's actually not a bad face once you get rid of some of that stuff. Her nose is okay. Her mouth is okay. You can try a different mouth. I think I did do a different mouth. We'll worry about that in a minute. Her nose was okay, so I wasn't going to mess with it. Now, she's a dark elf, and honestly, if you give her cheek color, sometimes it looks weird, so sometimes I don't give her any cheek color. Because it just, well, like I say, it just looks weird. Now, I'm sorry, I forgot to show you this. You do have a lot of skin tones using the Nephilim body because it has the Definitive Beauty Pack built in. So, like, I went and I think I made my girl look kind of blue. Kind of blue. Not exactly blue. Maybe kind of like this. I kind of like I don't know why. I kind of like doing blue, green, purple girls for whatever reason. Hey, you feel free to make fun of me. It's fine. Anyway, it's just something I've been doing lately for fun when I have a mod that will support that. So I've made her blue here, or bluish. You can decide on the exact color. I don't worry about that. So anyway, so the cheek color, if you do cheek color, sometimes look, sometimes it kind of messes it up a little bit, and I don't want that. Because I want the appearance to be, well, I just want it to be what I think is right. Ha, how's that? Because that's what we're going by, right? Okay, so now eye shape, you can keep her eyes however you want them. If you want them, like these human looking eyes aren't bad. Again, I think I would take this slider and I would just move it all the way to the right. It just makes it easier to look at some of these eyes and figure out if you like them. Kind of like those if you're going for a more human look. These are pretty good eyes. They're pretty open. Pardon me just a moment. Well, if I talk so much, I need to sip at my coffee a little more. Pardon me for that. Just to try to keep the throat from getting too dry. Anyway, see, overall, she's not a bad start. Even her brow is not bad. I kind of like that brow, so I'm going to keep that. Her mouth, I'm going to give her a little redder lip. You could give her a different color of lip altogether if you wanted to. You could even make it brighter, like a brighter red like that, if you stick with those eyes, which I was going to change her eye color and I forgot. Let's do something fun. Let's give her those, the really glowy red eyes. That's pretty cool. Alright, so on her lip color, you can do what you want, of course. It's your person. But like, if you click through this, you can find some fun stuff. You could do some green if you wanted. You could do some blue. Various shades of bluish color. You know, maybe her race considers this color of blue to be more fashionable or whatever. Or you can just leave it kind of bluish looking. The dark blue like that's not bad. It's up to you. I'm just fooling around here now. So the mouth shape, you can play around with some different mouth shapes if you don't like that one. You just kind of have to find something you like. Sometimes the mouth shape will affect the profile, so just be aware of that. And some of these mouth shapes might be a little crazy. And some are okay. I don't know what all mouth shapes we have here in the Nephilim mod with the Definitive Beauty Pack being built in. Yeah, you can see it affects the profile a little bit. So it all depends on what you want your mouth to look like. I like the idea of some of the more fuller mouths, but sometimes some of those, they really mess up your profile. So it depends on what you're going for. That kind of looks odd, doesn't it? Some of these mouths may not suit what you're doing. So you just have to decide for yourself what you like. I'm probably going to gravitate back towards where we started, honestly. Some of these have a little bit of a smile to them, I think. I think this is where we started. I'm just going to go back to that because that was okay. I think a lot of the other stuff looks kind of weird. You may think this looks weird. That's perfectly fine. You just, do what you like. So now we're going to go to hair. And hair, I just want to find her some nice... Now, there's some wild hairs in this hairdo kit that you have. Now, I don't know how those colors are going to show up or how that's going to be. I'm not going to go with that, but that's definitely a wild hairdo. Not anything wrong with having a wild hairdo, but I'm just saying that it's a wild hairdo. That's nice. Kind of shows off her ears and stuff if you're into the ears. Let's see if we can find her a nice hair color. Oh, let's do something different. Do we have... This might take a moment. This is the one problem with the full definitive beauty pack, and the Nephilim body includes all that, is there's so many hair colors you can't possibly get across this bar within a reasonable amount of time. I'm using the bumper, and I'm hitting it as fast as I can hit it. I didn't change the brow because I kind of like that brow. Let's see. What if that's too bright? What if we tone that down? Now it doesn't look like what I want. No, that's the problem. It's either too bright or it's not what I want. We could give her a hair color like that. That's not too bad. I think I might just go with the little darker color like this. It's not too dark, but it's a little darker. I like that. That's fine. Alright, so anyway, so that is a dark elf, right? So those were the two most important to you. However, you do have the Khajiit Argonian replacer, so I have to assume that you at least wanted to play around with that. Now, I've not done this, but you'll notice that's even an R246 style face. I'm not saying it is, but it's very similar. So anyway, if you look through, you just need to pick a preset you like. Now, I probably am not going to do and keep a lizard, but oh, let's see. Well, we have to pick something to start, don't we? Let's just go with her. She's fine. Okay, skin tone. Okay, the lizardy skin tones are strange. These bright skin tones are too much. Yeah, really way too much. I'm sorry I touched that. Let's just make her a nice, dark, lizardy girl, okay? And if that's not your thing, that's fine. I'm gonna put her weight about middle of the road, okay? It's really not a big deal either way. We're just going to fool around with this. No war paint. No dirt. Complexion's fine. Alright, cheek color I'm not going to bother with. Matter of fact, I don't want to bother with any of those colors. Her nose type. Okay, that nose is okay. That's a different nose than some of the others, but I think that nose is fine. Now, I'm sorry we're spending so much time in character creation, but you've done a lot that affects your character creator, so It does make a difference. Alright, so we're going to go with this. This is fine. Her eyes, I'm going to keep her blue eyes because they kind of stand out. Let's tilt her eyes up again because I think they look better tilted up than droopy. Now we could give her, I wonder if she has the big elven eyes. She does have the option for the big elven eyes if you wish. So let's go with that for a moment, if you humor me. Alright, brow. That brow is fine, though really, would a lizard even have a brow? I suppose a lizard human hybrid might have a brow, but I'm gonna eliminate the brow. The mouth shape, that mouth shape is okay. I'm gonna ride that out. We'll say she's been living with humans too long. She wants the red lip, so we'll give her the red lip. That'll be funny. Hair color, let's choose. Oh, she does not get all the hair color options. Interesting. Okay, let's pick something. Wait, was that kind of greenish? Let's go with kind of a green hair. This will be fun. It's kind of a yellow-green, I guess. Actually, this looks too weird with that body, doesn't it? That does not suit. Let's find something that's more suitable. We could do the stark white. I don't know if that would be suitable either, though. It's a little on the bright side, isn't it? But there's not a lot of choices here. There is the black, but I was trying to do something just a little crazier. This might be too bright, but humor me. Let's try this bright white. And we'll leave her hair like that for now. We might need to change it later if we keep this character. But nonetheless, you get the idea. It's pretty simple. There's nothing really complicated about that. And then the Khajiit. This was the one I was thinking I would make and keep a Khajiit for fun. Now, I don't know how big I want Tigra to be. Tigra is also an old Marvel comic character. What's my options here? Oh, strange. Okay, so really I have this option. Or that option. Okay, I'm gonna go with this option. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but it's okay. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, let's look at the different presets. Okay, I don't know what the fascination with the splotch on the face is, but whatever. Oh, and that's probably some tattoo you can't get rid of. Again, not my thing. But, you know, everything's not made like with me in mind, so that's okay. I actually kind of like that face. I wonder if you can get rid of that. Oh, it counts as a war paint. Good, you can get rid of it. I actually kind of like that face. That's not bad. Alright, so, humor me. I'm actually going to probably keep this person. I'm just trying this for fun. Okay, I think I'm going to... Do I want to give her a little cheek color? Oh, that's a little much, wasn't it? Oh! Oh! Okay. When they say a little cheek color, they mean like bright cheek color. I think I'm going to forego that then. That's a little too much for my taste. Alright, moving on. don't know if I want to mess with these eyes or not. That eye is pretty nice. Sometimes there's no point in if you like the way something is, sometimes there's no point in messing with it. So I'm going to leave that eye alone. You know, I feel like the camera did not move up as close to their face here. Thought I would try to go. Maybe we'll give them the weird glowy eyes for fun. I don't know. Maybe do that. Give them more of a cat appearance, maybe. That's not really a cat eye. Anyway, nonetheless, it'll be fine. Let's ride with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm gonna leave that alone. That looks weird, like it's messed up. All the colors put these little striations on her lips that look weird. So I think I'm going to forego those and just leave her lips like that. It's kind of unusual for me, but that's what I'm going to do. Hair. Let's see what she can have here. I kind of like that style. I'm almost afraid to move the thing because the color is not bad. You know what? We're going to go with it. We're going to leave it like this. So I've gone through everything. I'm going to call this character Tigra. I'm just fooling around. Don't worry about it. I'll know what it is later is the reason I did that. Alright, so we went through all the other things just to show you that you could make a character easily enough. And I wanted to make a Tigra girl just for fun, to suit myself. Alright, this will be more relevant later than it is right now, except I did it just for fun. Alright, so
approach, my child,
we're
and
going to put
choose where your
Mercury's
new
on
life
as
shall
well.
begin. Even a modest existence is something to admire.
Because it's an easy place to start when you're doing these shows and stuff. Alright. I'll take her to the cheat room and leave her there. Alright, so you can make the different characters that you want to make. So that's not a problem, right? Alright, so let's move on. And let's actually try to play some and move around and see how things go. So we're going to save Tigra here. And I'm going to go back to... Let's see. I don't know. Do we want to do Dish or Patsy? Well, I'll tell you what. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change up. I'm going to get you an armor replacer here. Now you can choose to do whatever you like. You don't have to use the Nephilim body, you don't have to use the armor replacer, but I'm going to show you some options and I'm going to pick one and just go with it. Alright, now the thing is, if you don't use the Nephilim body, you can't do the Khajiit like I just did, or the Lizard like I just showed you. You can't do those without the Nephilim body. I tried that experiment. It was very funny, but it didn't work. So, let's look up. Well, an easy search is to just do CBBE and see what you get. Now, you're going to get a lot of different things, but there are some There are some outfits out here which you could use. There's some different tattoos there. Let's see, where is... I'm not finding what I really wanted to find. I really thought I would find it right away. Let me scroll down. Skyrim is always so active. There's always new mods and new updates all the time. And that's a good thing, but sometimes it makes finding something that's maybe just a week or two old, makes finding it a little harder. Wait, what was that I saw? Okay, that's you. Yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to find... Well, there was, I'm going to say there was a replacer out here for CBBE. And, okay. I think one of these is it. If you want Skimpy. Now, if you don't want Skimpy, don't use this. But I'm trying to show you some options. Here's a CBBE curvy version. Now this goes more with the standard CBBE body. It's not as plump or heavy as some of these are. That's UUMP. Don't use that with this body. Don't use that with this body. But you could use this. You're still not going to get the true Nephilim appearance though. But I was trying to find you an armor replacer, and I know this is one if you want a skimpy one. It is a pretty big, it's a pretty big mod. I was thinking there's some others, but nonetheless, there are some outfits up here. Let's see. Am I going to find much of anything else? I was thinking there was something else. But sometimes I don't remember everything correctly, so... Alright, I'm not seeing what I was after, so let's go back to the beginning. Like I said, just humor me for a minute. Alright, so you could use one of these CBBE outfits. It depends. See, because you were using the Nephilim body, I thought you wanted that kind of shape. And you could use this Shino Sweet Magician outfit. That's not really a replacer like I was thinking, though. I thought there was another CBBE armor replacer that wasn't as skimpy as this. I don't know if you want skimpy or not. This is an option, definitely, that you could use. I was trying to see if there was something else, though. Let's see, this is clothing. Not familiar with that. I probably should have looked this up on the PC, but nonetheless, well, I'll show you another option anyway. I mean, as far as CBBE goes for the body and stuff, you could use, like, if you don't want this skimpy armor, there is the typical, I say typical, but You can just get this that is fitted to you. Let's see, this is the slim one, this is the curvy one, and the curvy one with that replacer I was showing you, they kind of go together, but you can use the body that we're using here. If I download this and show you, let's see, that's a pretty big download. It would take a few minutes, so I'm trying to think if that's worth our time or not, or if we should just move on. Well, I'm going to say that's an option, okay? Since you are using a CBBE body, whatever you use, you want it to be a CBBE compatible armor, okay? And that's just like this skin texture. It's CBBE compatible. That's why I got it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered, because if it's not that, if it doesn't have that compatibility, it's not going to work well for you if you're using a CBBE body. I don't usually use that, but just lately they've gotten more stuff for CBBE on the Xbox, so that's been good. Alright. I think rather than do the replacer, well, I'm torn. I'm tempted to download the replacer just so you have something, but because you have that body and all that stuff, it seems like you would want an armor replacer for it. You know what, we'll do that at the end. Right now we're just going to go with the mods that you have in this load order, and we're just going to go with that. Okay, we'll come back at the end and we'll do a short little test on a couple of different things you could do differently. Is it really better? Debatable, but it would be different. Alright, so we're going to go with the load order we have, just like this. We're going to go and we're going to grab, maybe we'll grab Patsy and just play a little bit. See if I can find her. Alright, so here we have Patsy. Now, I'm going to do a couple of things just because we want to be able to get around and do stuff. I'm going to enable all the Tamriel markers, and I'm going to give that a chance to finish. I'm going to reset all her skills to 0. I wonder if I messed up the map markers. You can't tell from here because in the cheat room the map doesn't always show the same. Alright. I'm going to enable all the Solstein markers. I'm going to get her a carry weight ring and a god ring just in case. I don't know if I want to carry. I might have her do the god ring as well, just to be safe. I don't want to die all the time. I just want us to run around and be able to play. What would be good? Oh, she doesn't have a lot of skills, does she? That's right. We're going to do this quickly. I don't want to take too long. We'll give her some perk points. We won't worry about the enchanting so much. Oh, +1. I didn't set my thing here. Oh no, +1 again? Oh, come on. Alright, let's see how it is. I just want to make her enchanting, her smithing good enough to be able to do... There, that's fine. So, pardon me. We'll do the add. Do add 100. Smithing 100. Very well. Oh, you have to put some perks into it. This is going to be quick, so I'm not spending a lot of time on this, so bear with me. I'm just going to have her make maybe some glass armor. It's going to be pretty generic, nothing too fancy. But I've always kind of liked the glass armor, so... Oh, that's right. We're not using my we're not using my mods. Okay, that's fine. Some armor. Pardon me. Some boots. Tell you what, we'll make a few arrows. Alright. I'm overloading her, I know. But we made a few arrows. We made some boots. Let's make a bow. Make some gauntlets. I don't think we're going to do a helmet. Let's do a shield and a sword. Pardon me, my goodness. I am sorry for the frogginess. We'll just improve. Oh, well, this is good though, because I'm running on legendary. This will make it easy on her. She'll be able to play easily, because we don't want to die anyway. So I know it's a bit ridiculous, but we'll go with it. All right, so she's got those dark purple eyes. See that? Anyway, let's put on I just have a certain way I do things. Don't mind me. Alright, so there we go. That hair is not going to work with this, is it? No, too much clipping. Let's find something else. This happens a lot. Let's find her a hairstyle that doesn't clip through the armor so bad. Let's try that for a minute and see what we think. A little clipping in the back. I'm not thrilled with it. Hold on. There was that. Let's see how that looks. Oh. Okay, I think I can tolerate that better. I don't know why, but that's fine. Let's just go with that. So Patsy can have that. There might be, I wonder if there, wasn't there another, hold on a second, just humor me. I can tolerate this if I need to, but wasn't there something like that? Hold on, let's see how that looks. Okay, let's do that. That looks a little more, yeah, that'll work. Alright, so if you remember in our mods, there was something about circlets, so we have to look and see what we have. I think the problem is we don't have any circlets in our inventory. Craftable headbands and circlets. I've not used this before. All armored circlets will be hidden unless you have an unarmored version in the inventory. Well, I didn't see any circlets here. Let's check the miscellaneous real fast. Now there's a lantern, there's a travel lantern. We need a lantern. Let's make a travel lantern. That's a great sword. Let's make the Witcher's silver sword. So again, I'm not seeing a wait. Oh, are these those? Okay. Okay, alright, okay, that's the standard stuff there. Let's find something. I don't know, I kind of liked this idea. So, pardon me. Now that is the non-armored one. So, where do you find the armored one would be my question. That one might be interesting too. Alright, so, oh, reinforced. Okay, so like you could have that one. Okay, so they put them down here. That's fine. Maybe a problem with that. Now remember, I have the God Ring on, so those stats are not what you're going to see. So just humor me on that, if you will. Let's head over here. Yeah, see, I thought that would look good. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I like the other one better. Sometimes simpler is better. Ah, there. Now there is the travel lantern. Okay, and we'll favorite it so she can pop it off and on easy. But there you go. Now you've got a lantern and you've got your light. Okay? So all you had to do was make a regular lantern, then make a travel lantern and pop it on. I don't know if it lasts forever or if you have to do other things. I've never used it before. There's quite a bit of this I've never used before. I have to say I really like the circlets and headbands though. So this is not a spotlight on any mod, but this is some interesting mods, okay? So hope everybody enjoys the idea of all of this. Now, the Witcher's weapon. Let's get rid of the glass sword and let's go with the Witcher's silver sword. Looks nice. So let's just try that. So we've got her outfitted pretty much, I think, how she's going to be. I'm not taking the time to enchant and do all that stuff. We've got the God Ring on. We'll be okay. She'll be fine. Oh, can we increase her headband? Let's see if we can increase her headband. Yes, you can increase it to an outrageous amount. She will not be taking any head wounds anytime soon. Alright. Alright, so this is totally ridiculous. We know that, okay? But that's alright. This gives us a starting place, and it gives her a starting place. So, let's look at our mods and see what we want to do. Because we need to accomplish some things to make sure things work in this game properly. Alright, so, we'll experience the weather as we go. Adds a spell tome, enhanced saturation that can be bought in Dragon's Reach. Okay, sounds like we're going to Dragon's Reach. So let's teleport. Now that lantern really does provide light everywhere you go. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just something to be aware of. Whoops, the door pushed me. I'm not really used to the vanilla breeze home that much, but it's fine. I will do a quick save from time to time in case we have any issues. Because this is testing. This is all testing just to make sure this works. So this is a bit of a playthrough and everything. But if we can go through and check, make sure all the mods work, and then we can go meet our guy. Oh, that reminds me of something. I wanted to check and see. Yep. It looks like everything populated. So this looks good. Can we go to... It did not give us the ability to go to Raven Rock, though, did it? I don't see the... But I guess we could go to Windhelm and find the guy with the boat and go to Raven Rock for the first time. So we'll do that. We'll get over there so we can see Tildren.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Oh no.
Your hands only.
I don't want to speak to you.
Let's see here.
Oh no. Thank you for... Oh, the Castle Gondolin. Yeah, we want to go there. Yeah.
Like that's it. Got to go.
We'll start the quest for Castle Gondolin. I have no idea what that's about. Alright, I'm going to turn my HUD up a little bit. It's a little too opaque for me. Oh, also, I guess since we're using the lantern, should I turn my lighting down a little bit? I keep it bright for the videos. I'm going to keep it. Okay. We're just going to go with it. Quests. Let's see. Haunted Stronghold. Okay. That'll be our first quest, okay? So, the Haunted Stronghold. Read the Jarl's letter. Oh, we did them a great service. I don't even know what we did. Southeast of Riverwood. Okay, so we get the house. Or castle, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'm okay with that. Notice of sale. Oh, that's from my... I have that. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to mess with any of those
I work with my mother.
things.
Sell fruits and vegetables.
Good for you, kid. I didn't ask to speak to you.
Well met, traveler.
Alright, so we're heading up to Dragon's Reach. Now, let's check something out
Do
here.
you know there's some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
Now you notice they
Fresh
have
fruit and
that
fresh
texture.
vegetables for sale.
I don't have any of my mods where I can make them change their clothes and stuff. But they're using
I spend a
Asher's
lot of time at
texture,
the
so
market
they look
stall so I can learn the
better
merchant's
than
trade. I need more experience if I'm going to
they
run
don't
an
look
inn
great, but
someday.
they look better.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim. I
They
know.
give her some vicious
Stay
eyebrows,
strong,
don't they?
And men will come to respect you.
Anyway, we can play first person or third person, it doesn't matter. I'm just... A lot of this is very vanilla. but we want to go by our book and try the saturation. I like to increase my saturation in my game a little bit myself, so I know how that is. Do a quick save here. Now, mind you, this is not my game. This is a game for someone else, just to help them out.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
So he practiced with his fists. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Come to Dragon's Reach. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books.
What you got for sale,
I had
dude?
you figured for a mage.
Let's
think
see if
you'll
we can find the
appreciate
book.
this.
I don't know if I have enough money to buy anything, but let's just see if he's got it. He's got some stuff here. Scrolls. Books. Battle axe. Oh, is this it? Increase the saturation of the game. Oh, it's not too expensive. We can buy that. We'll buy that. What can we sell him that he would buy from us? Okay. We don't need that stuff anyway, do we? And oh, he don't have enough money for that, but let's sell it to him anyway. We won't sell any of that. Okay. That got us some money.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the mages.
Now let me look here. Okay. Vibrant colors. Alright, so let's try this out. Is it actually going to be a spell? Sometimes they put it under powers, and yeah, see, it's actually a power, it's not a spell. Now this is follower magic. This is lantern toggle. Oh, so you can turn it off and on. Oh, options, configurable wearable lanterns. Oh, RDO config options. Now I've not used any of this stuff, so I've not done it before. I was going to play with the saturation first. Oh. Okay. That's saturated. Is that the way it's supposed to work? You don't get a setting, it just does it? We'll add other visual effects. Oh, well, I didn't know it did that. I'm sorry, I think I just hit the mic. I apologize. Alright, so the game is more saturated. Will it turn it off if I hit it again? Yes, it turns. Okay, so it's on and off. So that's cool. So it's a toggle. So I would just toggle it on then and leave it on. I mean, if you like your game saturated, I do too. I like the little extra color and vibrancy. It's a little much sometimes, but I think in this case it looks good. All right. I tend to overdo mine sometimes, but I think this it adds a nice little touch. Makes everything look a little better. Adding a little extra color to it. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do a save there because we did something new and different and I don't want to turn that off. So I want to go back to Magic. We don't have any followers. The lantern toggle is an off and on. Oh, wrong thing. So you can turn your lantern off, ta-da, and then you can turn it on. So I guess, you have to give it a moment, I guess, there. So I'm going to turn the lantern off for right now until we need it. Oh, the fire goes out too. That's nice. Okay, so the wearable lantern is not a bad thing. I've never used it because I was like, eh. So what's our options here? Brightness, position, mode. Let's see. Brightness. Select the brightness. The brightness of a standard torch is radius 512, intensity 1.35. Lanterns carried by NPCs will always remain at the default brightness level 2. 2, 640 intensity. So our current setting is the level 2. But you could increase it if you wanted your lantern to be brighter. I'm going to leave it alone for now. Position. Oh, I see. You can make it back, front, or held. I'm going to leave it where it is. Mode. Usage mode of all lanterns. Manual lanterns always lit when worn unless the toggle power is used. Automatic lanterns are automatically on in dungeons and caves at night and off during the days. Oh, that's automatic is the way to go. Sneaking. If enabled, your lantern will turn off automatically when sneaking. Yes, we want that. That's fine. More. Select the feature you would like. Oil burning. I don't know. I don't know what those features do. So I'm gonna stay away from these features since they don't say what they do. Oh, let's try one. Oil. If enabled, oil burning will require lantern oil. Okay, it's disabled. Let's leave that disabled. Pollen. Bug lanterns will require pollen. Okay, so let's leave that alone. Check on fuel toggle. Whether or not your remaining lantern fuel should be checked each time. Oh, back. Don't do that. Drop lit. Whether or not your lantern will be dropped to the ground when a shield or offhand weapon is equipped with a favorites key. I don't know. We'll just leave that alone. I thought I had it configured for automatic. Also, I do have it on automatic. So maybe the automatic doesn't work as well. But now it didn't give me a chance to use a bug lantern. Can you make a bug lantern? I guess you can. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's travel around a little bit. We'll try to get used to this whole lantern idea. Like I said, I haven't used it before. The mod appears to work well, and I know other people have used it and seem to like it. So I'm not trying to be critical or anything like that. Now, unfortunately, this is taking some time to do. It's going to be one big show. I'm going to try to do some other shows since I have some time off here for the holiday, but I know this past week I really ran out of shows. I didn't have any other things to upload other than some Neverwinter stuff, which of course I did upload, but you know, that's maybe not always the best. Okay, RDO. You know what? Cancel out of this for a second. Let's do a save before I mess with RDO. Just to be safe. Alright, so rival services allow prevent those who dislike the player from offering services. Carry burdens. Allow prevent Harskull saying I am sworn to carry your burdens. Clear all. You know what? I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave RDO as it is. So I'm not going to mess with anything here. Okay. Follower management. I can set or unset my home for my followers. Set home options. I would like to... Let's go to Bree's home. It's the only home we have. And we'll set our home to there. I'm assuming this will work. I don't have any followers yet, but we will go find followers. I don't remember, is Inigo over in Riverwood? I was thinking he was. Oh wait, let's see if we can sell some stuff to,
Well met, traveler.
well, you know, we don't have to worry about that. Let's just move on. we will try not to do the time wasting
I work
stuff.
with my mother.
Let's try to do stuff that requires us to check the mods and things. Alright, so I'm going to set our home to here. This is my home, right? Okay. So hopefully that will work. Now, is there anything else? Followers ride, followers walk. Your followers are essential. They cannot be killed and recover. This is the default. Good. Alright. Okay, so, okay, follower options. Call followers to me. I don't have any followers, but that's how I want it to work. Okay. Followers ride. Oh, I don't have any followers, so that doesn't affect anything. Followers walk. Okay, I'm going to set it to followers ride. And then more. Followers are essential. I liked that. I think we're done. Okay, I guess until I find a follower, we're done with that. So I'm going to put our power on Ancestor's Wrath so I don't mess things up. I'm going to do a save here. And then we're going to look and see. So we came and we got our saturation spell, and we did that. Now, True Storms is on. We just haven't had anything happen yet, okay? So, we saw the options that... we saw from the options that it is on. So, let's look at some of these other mods and see what we can do. Oh, cherry blossoms. Let's go check the cherry blossoms out. Still doing a quick save as I go. The cherry blossoms, I think there's some outside of Whiterun that were aspens. If not, we'll head out towards Riften and go out that way. I haven't used the cherry blossom thing before. It might be fun. Oh, maybe there's not any aspens out here. Maybe I'm wrong. That's right, I don't play the vanilla game that much.
By Izmir, it's true. A jester, funny pseudonym, just north by the
Yes.
Lorius farm. Fool had
Y'all
a
keep
coffin
talking
in the
about
carpet,
that.
broken wheel, legs, laughing away at that.
Started delayed burial. Alright, so I don't see any aspens out here, which is too bad. I really wanted to check that out. Let's go somewhere else. Let's see. Here's our Castle Gondolin. And we can't just fast travel to it. But, uh-oh. Okay, I hadn't had that happen before. What happened there? I lost my cursor somewhere. Where is my cursor? Okay, so Castle Gondolin freaks your cursor out. It doesn't kill you. I mean, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't crash your game, but it makes your cursor disappear. That was weird. Let's go to Riverwood. Let's look and see if we can see some trees. If we can't, we're gonna go to the other side of the mountain. Because I want to see what the cherry blossoms look like. We should check each of these things and make sure things are working. Now, we just did have a glitch. I've not used the Castle Gondolin thing before. We just did have a little bit of a glitch there with that map. I'm not doing any special map mod, but it seemed to make my cursor disappear, which was not nice. Alright, I don't see the trees here I want. So let's go. We're going to move on. Let's go over... Mind you, I don't usually use the vanilla map, so humor me. I think we'd be better off just to come out here to this farm. We might have to kill a few wolves or something, but we're wearing the god ring, and she's got all the souped up armor and everything. She'll be fine. Oh, her lantern is on. It's automatic. So, oh, are these the cherry blossoms? I guess this is the cherry blossoms. Alright. We can't see it good during the night. Oh, we just gotta wait a couple of hours and it'll be daytime. Alright. Okay, so see? There you have the cherry blossom trees. That they replace your aspens. Well, those are nice. Nothing wrong with that. It's just a different form of aspen, really, but I mean, if you like that color, that's pretty cool. And it's really saturated right now. So, alright, so that works. Let's look at our other mods. Trying to tick down through the mods. We'll have to find a follower too, or I know we can go get Inigo, but I'm not sure he's the follower we want to test with. So I've never used the okay, well, we're going to Castle Gondolin, so let's just head back to Riverwood. But I've not used the immersive follower framework before, so let's go back to Riverwood, and we'll go up to Castle Gondolin. We can see if Inigo is in the inn. For some reason, I thought that's where Inigo would be. I might be wrong. I keep meaning to try out Inigo, and I never have. Now, this is probably going to be a long show, so bear with me because we're going through a lot of things. We're not really doing a spotlight, though. We're just play testing and playing.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Let's just check in here real fast. Should I go first person? Maybe first person would be a little more efficient for us.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all.
Okay, so I don't see Inigo. I didn't look to see where he is, so it's okay. We'll check on him later. Oh, my goodness.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen...
Goodbye, dude. So the castle. So we were going to do the castle. Let's see. We don't have super jump, so I'm not going to be able to do some of my usual stunts. We're just going to have to go. Maybe if we... head up this way. We can get to where I want to go. This is because I don't trust anything. Oh, very good. Let's do a quick save. Find the fortress, find out what's wrong with the castle. Well, other than the fact that the door is knocked down, I don't know. Then lift the curse. Alright. Well, this should be... Oh. That's not what I expected. Oh. Sorry, dude. I guess you were... tortured and gotten rid of for some reason. What is back here? What do you point? Oh, am I going to go up there? That's probably what it is. Alright. Well, I hope we get a chance to clear some of this up. I don't want all my visitors being greeted with this kind of a mess. Oh, I can't just go that way. Can I? Well, or can I? Sorry, I had to explore a little bit. I think we're heading up that way, though. I don't know that there's anything for me to do here. I thought there might be. Are these Draugr? They are Draugr. Wait, what was over here at these... Oh, hold on. My curiosity is going to get me one way or the other. So what's here? Oh. I don't know if this was... Oh. Oh. Hit my... Okay. Oh wait, now it's on. Okay, the lantern works at its own weird times. Maybe it just needed a moment. I'm gonna set it to its max level. Where am I supposed to be? I can't tell. Interesting, though. There's no doors here. Doors that open automatically for me are not always the best. What happens if you sneak? Won't your lantern turn off? Oh, these things are lighting as we go. Oh, look at that. The lantern does turn off. Let's see, the glass shield shouldn't... Yeah, it should be there, that's right. I like to use my little quick buttons. Here again. Well, oh. Okay, I don't know what I was doing. Was that part of a quest I was supposed to do later? Or something? Okay, hard to say. Alright. Anyway, not here to critique this. I'm just trying to see what we need to do. Find a way to pass the inner gate. Is that what I was supposed to do at the other place? I wonder if I messed this up. Oh, there's a cavern. Oh, here we go. Alright. Well, they made it interesting. Is there a tunnel down? Wait, yeah, there is. Sorry. My lighting, I didn't see it very well. We have the god ring on, so we can't really drown. It's kind of a cheat, I know, but it's true. I just thought I would check things out. I don't see anything here. Oh. What? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is getting very weird. They're making me paranoid. Oh, that's not funny. Okay, so that lowered our little drawbridge. Oh. What? Oh. there's traps. I didn't pay any attention. So, okay, see the lantern? I think the lantern is glitchy. Either that or it's off automatic. Maybe that's the problem. Hold on, let me put it back on automatic. No, it's on automatic. Maybe we should just turn it on manual. Maybe that's the thing. And leave that as a toggle. I guess we could do that. Or I could just leave the toggle and just toggle it there. Fine. Just turn it on. Alright. Now you don't see those cool animations if I'm playing first person, so maybe I should play third person so you can see the animation. I forgot about that. Oh man, I'm just gonna get chewed up by these things. They're annoying too. Okay, we're searching for something. I don't know specifically what we're searching for. A lot of bear traps. Dead adventurer. Find and defeat the wraith. Okay, so that's our problem. Broken stuff. The key. Okay, we'll take all that. Alright. Okay. Okay, so the wraith is down here. Or, oh, up there. Okay, fine. Oh, there's two ways to go. Oh, no, there's not. There's one way to go. Very well. Maybe I'll publish this. I don't know if I should publish this in separate views or not. This is turning into one long video. But I thought it would. Oh, ouch. Okay, hold on. No, that's not it. Okay. You can't see the animations if I'm playing first person, so I was trying to make it. But first person is better for some things. Alright. Anybody else up here? Yeah, there's probably more spiders. Oh. Okay, that was not much fun. Oh, I've got the God ring on. It makes everything easier. Should this be a switch to open something up for us? Possibly, but not yet, I guess. Or perhaps it is just there to look at. Ouch. Spider. Now, I did turn my brightness up a lot on my lantern. If you don't like that, you don't have to use that. I have two ways to go to Skyrim. I vote we go up first. I didn't do a quick save this time, so if we crash, it'll be my own fault. Oh, we have a little lantern, or a little lantern, a little staircase. So I guess we can go up. Oh, oh, oh! This is, oh, it's in German. Okay, I don't have what I need. I'm sure that's the problem. Well, you know what? It figures. I think V is German, so that being in German makes sense for them. It's kind of funny to me, but that's because I'm not. There. I'm just going to leave that toggle on so I can turn my lantern on when I want, because the automatic doesn't appear to be working that well. Oh, well, we're getting some storms. So there you go, we're getting a true storm test here. Can I open these doors since I'm over here? There, now my door will stay open, hopefully. Alright, so I guess we can go in this way. Let's do a quick save. We'll have to kill that wraith. This silver sword should work against wraiths, though, so should be good. I guess we should get rid of the bad guy first. Oh.
Mortal fool. No.
Okay, we have the cursed amulet. Good thing I had the god ring on, since I had no idea what I was walking into. Now see, the lantern is not on again, so I have to turn it on. So you might want to keep that on your toggle so you can toggle it off and on easily. It's I think for my purposes, having a torch on my little favorites would be just as good. Oh, the guest wing. Let's not go there yet. We need to complete the quest, so let's go burn this amulet. I apologize for the background noise. We've had a sudden warm bit of warm weather, and the humidity has gone up, so my dehumidifier is running and making a lot of racket. I'll probably have to mess with it to quieten it down after we get done with this. I didn't actually expect it to be so noisy right now. It was a lot quieter earlier. See, it's not automatic is not working. I don't know. Maybe I should, let's give it one more chance. Okay, so let's make the mode manual. And I'll turn it off. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I didn't turn it off at all. Okay, so I turned it off, and the mode is manual, okay? I'm going to do a quick save here, just for a second. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn the mode back to automatic. And I'm going to see if it works. I will not mess with it anymore. We'll just see if it's really going to work for us. Yeah, I'm not going to use it again, but you could at least let me do something with it. But okay, whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to leave that alone. Oh, now we got to do the reconstruction. How interesting. Alright, let's talk to the steward. Oh, I didn't know there was a steward. Let's put our sword away. Well, we've proven that this works. We're not having any trouble. I'm going to talk to the steward, but we're not going to sit here and rebuild this place unless it's something we can do really fast. Now, the lantern appears to be working in automatic mode now. You'll notice we have some light, which is good. If I'm going to have light, we might as well just have a bunch of it. Let's go in here. Alright, so... Oh, here's the steward. We have all the stuff.
Well, hello.
Well, hello. Hello.
Need something?
I'd like to
I'll be
decorate
glad to
my
help
home.
you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided
Oh,
you
I
have
probably
the
don't
coin.
have the coin.
And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase?
Oh, I don't think she has that much money. My goodness.
As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home. Of course.
Oh, this is all expensive stuff.
As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home.
Well, I tell you what we'll do. Since it's that simple,
Take care now.
let's just prove that we can do this, and it'll be
Take care.
fun. I can get her money easy. One of these buttons will give us gold if we want 1,000, 10,000, 10,000. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That's plenty. I'm sure. Well, that was 80, 90, 100,000. That should do it. We'll just buy everything and then we'll see how the place looks. It'll be fun. It's not really a spotlight, but at the same time, we could use it for a spotlight later. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Good.
Yeah. Well, hello.
Alright, let's build
Of
all the
course.
castle.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
I will be glad I made the decision, I'm sure.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Yes, come on. Rebuild the tavern.
How can I argue with that?
Yes, do not argue with me. He's got kind of a slow process you have to go through. Oh, he is slow. Come on, dude.
All right then.
Let me
Need
talk to him
something?
again. Rebuild.
Of course.
Rebuild the forge, yes.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
Me too. I think so
Is
too.
there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Oh, this time he came back to me. See, the last time he didn't. Let's do that.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
So maybe the tavern is a
there
special
anything else
thing.
you'd like to purchase?
Rebuild the stables.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Let's see. Let's rebuild the alchemy
Okay,
store.
okay, you've talked me into it. Is
Okay,
there
okay,
anything
you've
else you'd
talked
like
me
to
into it.
purchase?
Rebuild walls, towers, and
Excellent.
gates.
I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
I think I'll be glad
Is
to.
there anything else you'd like to purchase? As you wish. Speak to me again if you decide to purchase some decorations for your home.
Okay, so I'm not going to do any customization.
You've already purchased every available improvement. I'm afraid I have nothing else to offer you.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I'll be glad to help you. there are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin.
Alright.
And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase?
Bedrooms.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Oh, it took him a second to come back to us, but he did.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Alright. I'm just
Very
going to go
well.
through and try to
I'll
buy
make the
everything.
arrangements. The next time you visit your house,
Unless there's
your
some
new
kind of
furnishings-
conflict. Come on, let's move it, dude.
Take care. Yes? I'll be glad. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase?
The library.
Very well.
Alright, I'm going to click through him a little
I'll be glad to
faster.
help. And of course,
I think this is faster than waiting
what
on
would you
him to
like to
come back
purchase?
to me.
very well.
Because he is
Need
being
some- I'll be
slow.
glad to help you. And
I don't
of
know if
course,
it has anything
now,
to do
what
with
would you like
anything
to
else.
purchase?
I'm not
Very
gonna.
well.
But you can kind of push your
Until
way
next
through
time.
his
Yes?
menu
I'll be
and
glad
make
to
him
help.
move a
And of
little
course,
faster.
Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. I'll be glad to help you. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well.
Didn't I buy an office earlier?
Until well, hello. I'll be glad to help. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Take.
I might be glitching him out a
something?
little bit.
I'll be glad.
So I'm
And
kind of
course,
pushing him through his
now,
menu as
what
quickly
would
as
you
I
like to
can.
purchase? Very well.
Oh,
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
look at that. Don't you always hate it when this happens? Now, they weren't supposed to populate until I was gone, but look. We've got the living mannequins. Now, you won't get to see this much. This only happens, see, look, it only happens occasionally. But the mannequins are alive.
Stay out of trouble, elf.
Hey, my own guard should not be smart-talking me. Okay, so the mannequins are creepy and alive.
What is it?
Well, the guard
Only
outfit
burglars
is
and
okay.
vampires creep around after dark. So which are you?
What? Hey, don't be giving me a hard time. So this is my steward. We're done with him now. We have our creepy living mannequins. Now, they won't be like that next time, I bet money. Alright, so Castle Gondolin is complete, and it actually populated everything while I was here, which is unusual. But that's okay. Hopefully everything will look nicer now. Okay, so anyway, so we're kind of just proving these things are working, okay? And that took a little while to do. I think that's probably, hopefully that's going to be the longest thing. Hopefully everything else will be faster. The trees were pretty easy. So, oh, everything looks nicer out here now. We got little flowers. Cool. Okay. I'm not complaining. What's over here? Oh, okay. Oh, the Lord's Chambers. Ooh. Well, I tell you what, I don't really want to spend a lot of time on this. This isn't a spotlight. We can always come back and do a spotlight on this. Right now, I'm actually more interested in doing checking out and making sure our other mods work. Alright, so, hold on, I went way too fast. So, let's see. So we know... Okay, I know Forgotten Dungeons is good. I know that that works. Unless you have some weird conflict that I'm not aware of, so I don't have to worry about that. Excuse me. I'm very sorry. The circlets, we did that, and we did the swords. We're messing with the wearable lanterns. I will tell you that the wearable lanterns is a good idea. It seems just a little glitchy. I don't know how to check out the organized bandits. Maybe we should go over to the mine. Inigo, okay. Just tell me where Inigo is. I know you want to talk about, oh, there's so much stuff. Alright, let me back up. I'm getting in a rush. Okay, he has his own site. Okay, fine, that's great. It's award-winning, yes. He can be found, oh, in the Riften jail. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what it is. Alright, so we can go find Inigo. I don't think that'll be a problem. Let's go visit the mine and see about these bandits. Let's see. I didn't save. Let's see if we can tell there's a difference in these bandits. That may be one of those mods that I can't easily test because I'm not familiar with it and I'm not sure how it works exactly. Well, I'm not familiar with how any of them work exactly, but I just mean I'm not familiar with it. I don't know how it works. Why do I have a rat here? Bandit Vile Skeever. Interesting. Okay, so this is going to show us. Let's just, you know what? Let's charge in. We'll just kill a few bandits and see what it's like. We can also see if our lantern works. Because okay, something's not right here. Okay, alright, hold on a second. I think this has to do with the bandit mod, because I started seeing those black spots when we got here. Let's hop out for a minute. I don't know if you saw it in the video, but I could see these flickering black squares when we got here and had that skeever out there. So let's just do a quick experiment. Now, I don't know much about this mod at all. Just humor me for a minute. This may not be the problem at all. But I've never seen where my screen is half of it's black like that. At least I don't remember ever seeing that. And it could be the lanterns thing. That's another thing we'll check. But again, I've never seen it like that. Now, I am doing this on the old Xbox, so it takes a little longer to load, so I apologize for that. Yeah, take us in. Let's see if that is the issue or not. This might break the game, too, because it messed with the level list. Or it could be that that stuff is baked in because it messed with the level list. Okay, but there it's gone. Okay, humor me again. Usually that's a good sign that that's the problem. But that's why we're testing. Now, it could be that mod there's a conflict with one of the other mods. It could be that there's something wrong with this mod. As I said, I'm not familiar with this mod. It could be that this mod needs to be higher or lower. Again, I'm not familiar with this mod. They really don't tell you a lot about it. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't really say, so it's very hard to be sure. But I'm going to turn it back on, and we're going to go back in and see if we get that same issue, or if I see more of that scattered little black squares. So it's not the worst thing. If you don't use that mod, that's not the worst thing in the world. You could also try moving that mod around. I'm not going to spend, I've already spent quite a bit of time on this. I don't know if I'm going to spend the time to try to figure that out. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with that mod, so. We could try putting it up high. Sometimes they say, you know, some of the bigger mods like that, if you put them up high, they'll do better. I don't know. Let's see. Let's pop in and out for a minute, because now that issue seems to have gone away. But I don't know if I can trust that. Okay, the dead skeever is still out here. I'm going to do a quick save. We're going to head back in. Trying to think. I'm pretty sure I did a reset and all before I ever did any of this. Alright, it seems okay now, but I'm suspicious that that mod caused the issue. But I might be wrong. There could be something else that caused that issue. I've not seen that issue before. Hello guys, I'm here.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Alright. Nothing unusual here. There they are. Oh, he's wearing a face mask. Well, you saw what I saw, and I'm still suspicious that it's caused by this. Yeah, face masks. I've had that mod before. Anyway, I'm still suspicious that the bandit mod is the problem. But I'm not having an issue right now. So I'm not sure what caused that glitch, and I'm not seeing the issue I was seeing before, and all I did was turn the mod off and on. And I know, you know, occasionally you can have a glitch in any game, but that was a very strange one. For the moment, I'm going to let that go, and we'll see. Now, just be aware if that happens to you, you might want to just, you know, try a reload or turn that. I mean, I would probably turn that mod off. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with that mod, and I don't know for sure that it is causing the issue, but it certainly could be. So we were going to look at Indigo, right? I think that was the next mod we were going to look at. So let's go out to Riften. Plus, this will give us a chance to see if we have any more of this issue. Let's just go to the keep. That is a sad looking cow, is it not? Oh. Alright, so the cherry blossoms look good here. See the little leaves scattered around, so that's nice. Alright, let's go down to the jail.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face smelter.
I might need to... I might have to increase my speech to get in and out of here. Let's see how this works.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Did it just say my speech increased to 100? What? I didn't... Okay, hold on. Health is fine, yeah. Oh, stamina is fine? Magic is fine? Oh, I can increase that many levels right off the bat? Wait, why am I leveling like this? Something... Okay, something's wrong. Oh, because I have the God Ring on. But that shouldn't have leveled me like that. Maybe it does level you like that if you have the God Ring on and you do... A dead man can't pay rent. Okay.
Are you sure you don't want me to release you, Mr. Dragonfly? No? How are you ever going to meet me? This Dragonfly stuff. There.
Stop right there.
This is why I did that. This is why you save before you do anything of questionable intent.
It's locked for a reason.
What's his journal? Today I had to kill Felix. So it's about Skooma and Felix. We'll look at that later. Oh, Mr. Dragonfly. Can we take Mr. Dragonfly?
Come to kill me at last, have you? Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer. I know I must die. Beware, though. My newfound honor demands I defend myself. I am in no mood for jokes. Strike me down. Take your revenge. You don't remember? That is my fault also. I am your so-called friend Inigo. I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me. After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time. I had to pay them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent. I heard tales of a remarkable adventurer, both brave and resourceful, matching your description. I knew it was you. It had to be. I knew you would be coming for me, so I waited. Are you going to kill me, or not? I see that I must relive it again. Your memory is not what it was. We met on a job.
Oh. You know what? Let's shortcut this. Well, hold on.
The killing kind. We were hired by a lord called Dupin to kill his brothers. With them gone, Dupin would inherit a great fortune and promised us much gold in return. Do you remember none of this?
No.
Your memory fails you. I will try to refresh it.
Oh no, he's
Before
just gonna
we
go
left,
on and
Dupin
on.
told me that if only one of us returned from our mission, that one would get the other's reward also. I was hooked on skooma at the time, and I had a bit of a debt problem. So... I tried. That is what matters. It was not an easy choice. We only knew each other for a short time, but I had grown to like and respect you. We got on well and fought bravely side by side. I threw all that away for gold and skooma.
Well, let's see. Did you get the reward?
Dupin was murdered by his sister before I made it back to his keep.
Of course not.
Our deal died with him. Money is an evil like no other, my friend. It is only just that I die at your hand. No, I am done with this stuff. I want to die with my senses intact. Kill me now. I am ready.
Okay, look.
I fight with you? Or die defending you? Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity.
Let's move along.
It will be like old times. Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now.
Does he not have any equipment?
Mm-hmm.
I need to trade some things.
You want me to lighten your load?
Oh wait, he's got stuff. Okay, so what's he got? He's got a bow and a sword. He's got arrows. A load on my mind enables Indigo loading screens when in Indigo's inventory. Okay, we'll leave that. Lockpick, potion of vigorous healing. He has no clothes though. I guess I'll have to give him some.
I will bear your burdens gladly.
Let me see what I got. Do I have something? I probably have something from the bandits he could wear. There's fur armor. Do I have something better? There's hide. There's leather. Let's give him that. That'll be fine for now, won't it? And we'll give him a shield.
Okay,
At least
then.
he's clothed. Alright. Pardon me for just a moment. I need to get some more coffee anyway, and my phone's going crazy. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Give me just a second. We're going to take Mr. Dragonfly. Since Indigo is following us, that should be okay, I would think. And by the way, it's Indigo, not Indigo. I imagine they just, for some reason, just wanted to be funny, so they left the D out. Well, he didn't say anything about
Yes,
it.
my friend. I'm thinking the guards here are all blind, deaf fools. Don't worry, they didn't hear me say that. I'm thinking this jail will be my home until I die, or until I repay my debt to you.
Alright.
I hope I know the answer.
Do you want to relax here? Let's talk about talking. Would you mind falling a bit further behind? Alright, let's discuss combat.
I am open to suggestions.
What are your current combat
I am
tactics?
being aggressive. And in battle, I am fighting how I choose. Grrr.
Try to only fight when it's necessary.
My fighting is very stylish.
My fighting is very stylish. Favor the bow, use ranged attacks.
Okay, I will endeavor to lend support from a distance.
Thank you. That's what I ask. Okay, I'm good.
All set?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here. Do I have a quest on? I don't really need a quest on. I'm not really interested in doing anything. I just wanted to get Inigo. So Inigo's with us and he's gonna follow us. Oh, my goodness. Alright. So we need to test a few of the other mods. Now, the only glitch we saw so far, I mean, we did see a minor glitch with the map, but it really didn't keep us from doing anything. So it just made my cursor go away, and I think that was the Castle Gondolin mod, because it had to do with their icon. Now, other than that, we had the mine glitch where the half my screen went black and acted very weird. But we managed to get in and out and turn the mod off and on for the bandits, and that seemed to work. I don't know why. If I had a lot of that glitch, I would tell you that the bandits would be suspect, but also the saturation mod, because it says it does add other effects and it doesn't say what those are, so it could possibly be an issue. What else could possibly... So the colorful Skyrim could possibly give you that issue. It doesn't say so. I don't think it's connected to this. I think it's more than likely connected to this. Let's see, is there something else that could be affecting... to my knowledge, the rest of these should not affect it. So it's probably, and I really think because it happened there around where there were going to be bandits, and possibly it wanted to mess with the bandits there. I think it has to do with this. But I haven't tried this one out. I haven't played with this. This is a very big mod. I don't know what all it does, and they don't tell you what all it does. There's no way. Well, it doesn't seem right to me that it would be that big and all it does is add some stuff to the leveled list. So there's a lot more here than they're saying. So, just telling you. Anyway, I know 2,500 plus bandits, so that could be an issue. If I was gonna, if I had any trouble with this gameplay as far as that issue we had, I would drop that mod first. There's other mods you can get that would be easier to help you have bandit attacks and fun stuff. What's this? That's Champion's Rest. I don't know why that's on our list at all. Oh, I forgot. We need... Oh. Started the Dawn Guard. Speak with the... Oh. Well, I don't have... Are they after somebody? They look like they're after somebody. Is there a thief around? I can't tell. Anyway, it's alright. Well, that's one of the fun things about Skyrim. It can be crazy. So, okay. So, let's move on. We've got Indigo following us. He does not seem to be a problem at all. But he's been around a long time, so... Alright, so let's go check out this Teldrin dude. Now we're going to have to get to Raven Rock, so I'm going to have to go up to Windhelm. And my understanding is that the idea is you're supposed to marry him. I am a girl, right? I can handle it if she's a girl. Okay, we can do this then. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, that's the only way that's going to work for me, because that's just me. Okay, turn off the Dawn Guard. Alright, so let's go to Windhelm. I am what I am. You know, I don't expect other people to be other than what they are, so. Alright. Was there another? It looked like there was another black icon there. Oh, we just crashed out. Okay. So see, there are some issues with this game. I am very suspicious of that organized bandits, because it's such a big mod, and I think it might be causing us issues. And I don't know what all it does. Most of these other mods, you know, they're smaller, and we kind of know what they're doing, either through experience or just through the description. Now, of course, I have not used this immersive follower framework, and I have not used RDO. Pardon me, relationship dialogue overhaul. I've not used that before. But I have them all low. I think I'm going to turn off the bandits. I think the bandits is giving me an issue. And I really don't know what that mod is supposed to do for you, but it sounds like it adds variety of bandits, but it also adds face masks and other things. So I'm a little suspicious of it. I'm going to turn it off. That's 2 crashes. I don't see anything else here that would cause that kind of a crash. Just going to Windhelm. Of course, I've not used some of these mods before. There could be an issue that I'm not aware of. But I don't know. That's twice, and I get the feeling... It's just a feeling. I get the feeling it has to do with this. "207 uniquely named bandits." Yeah, I don't know. This sounds like this adds a lot into the game. Now, it could be that if we put it up high, it would be okay, but I don't know. I think it's adding a lot of stuff into the game. So I'm going to drop that for the moment and see if we have any more troubles. Matter of fact, I'm going to hop out and do a reset, so just bear with me. I'll be back in a moment. Alright. I am back. We did a quick reset. We're going to try... I've just turned off that mod. I did not remove it, but I turned it off. We're going to try to just play through and see if there's still problems here or if we're going to be okay. Like I said, I've not used a lot of these mods, so I don't know as much about them. Alright, so we're back here on Patsy. We got Inigo here. Let's try to travel to Windhelm again. Now that caused us a problem last time. So I'm just going to look around the map for a minute. Everything seems okay. The castle is still there. We could fast travel there. I'm going to say no. Anytime you interact with Castle Gondolin, though, you lose your marker on the map. Just letting you know. Not trying to be mean. It's just a fact. Okay. Let's not worry about that. You can pop in and out of the map and get it back. So let's go to Windhelm. Let's go to the stables.
I am in your way. I am sorry.
Okay, so we're here at the Windhelm stables. I don't really see a problem here. Is he teleporting around me or something? Is this
I've
a
been looking
courier?
for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, so I'm sure that's going to be the usual letter from the Jarl. Yeah. Yes, come to Falkreath, do my bidding, blah blah blah. Kill some bad dudes. That's all right. Okay, so anyway, let's move on. I still got the wearable lantern. I've got it on automatic. It seems to be working okay. Maybe if I don't fiddle with it, it will be fine. So let me do a quick save before we head in here, in case it causes any issue. We're going to make our way down to the boat and see if we can catch a ride to Raven Rock. It may or may not be possible, but let's try it anyway.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side
Grumble,
because
grumble,
it's not
grumble.
our fight.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war.
Alright, let's move on.
I'm so...
You won't find better prices in all of Eastmarch.
Alright. I think this puts us down towards the docks. Alright, let's roll. Isn't this the boat? I think this is the boat.
Captain Gallen does the business around here. I'm just a shipsmate.
If you're looking for passage to Solstein, you
That's
won't
right.
find a finer vessel
We are.
than the Northern Maiden.
Let's go.
I'll give you a fair price. Not many people headed over there these days.
Well, let's
if you
go.
ask me, I can't blame them. Things aren't what they used to be out there.
Well, come on.
They still pay me for supplies and passage, and I can always use the coin. Still interested in heading over there?
Yes, I am.
You've got yourself a ship. But we'll cast off immediately.
Good. Put everybody to work. Get them moving. Alright, so we're going to head over here and try to see Tildren. I really am not familiar with this character, so bear with me. Oh, here we go. We're approaching Raven Rock. Bidden.
Well, here we are. Welcome to Raven Rock. Just be careful here. Things aren't what they used to be.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, there's the people out on the dock. They want to fuss at us. I really don't have the time for it. I'm going to do a save here.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember,
Inigo is crazy.
Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Nope.
Hail, Jolland.
You know, she's a dark elf. He should, like, recognize her as one of his own people. Okay, so Tildren, I don't remember where he's supposed to be, so pardon me for a moment. We're going to look at the mod. If you're familiar with this mod, you will already know what I don't know, I'm sure. But I don't know. Alright, so I don't care about a video preview, does not require a new character. Okay, hug Tildren, the wedding ceremony, you can marry Tildren. Safe to install, Tildren's a mercenary, requirements compatibilities. Temple priests, speak to Tildren in Raven Rock City during the day. Okay, well, they could have given you more information, that's for sure. But that's alright. Since I don't know what I'm looking for.
Citizen.
That's not him.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem, you talk to him.
Oh, hello. You looking for a handout or something?
Miserable. Just miserable. Oh, I hate this place.
Could he be in the inn? I suppose he could be. Since they don't tell you. Let's go in the inn and see if he's in
If
here.
you witness suspicious activity,
They did mention the temple, but I don't have any way of knowing what they're referring to, what temple. Wait, is this Tildren? That's definitely not him.
Welcome to the Ratchet Corner Club, my lady. If you need anything, master.
Alright, let's do a save. Oh my goodness, I just wanted to do a simple save.
Cero, blade for hire. If you have the best swordsman in all Morrowind is at your service. Then let's be off. What? Are you serious? Damn Ash. Look, I appreciate your company, but you with me? Apologies. I do for you. Ha. Very well. I can hardly wait, if you know what I mean. I'll see you soon.
Okay, so started a serious wedding. Okay. Now, he's going to go somewhere. Now, can we... Oh, we can't talk to him now. Okay, we've initiated
I'll give you
this.
this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
Alright, so we've initiated this, and I guess we can't get out of it. Go ahead. Alright, so it looks like it's going to work. So let's move it along. Okay, so we have to go talk to a priest. Is that Tildren? Yeah, we'll let him go do his thing. Alright, so we have to go talk to a priest.
Excuse me, but the temple is for...
You look like someone who appreciates nice things. You wish to be married? It's good to see love blossoming even during these difficult times. Well, here you go. Don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face.
Of course, I'm certain.
I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
Invocation, but I couldn't get the door to open.
Oh,
I'm
hold
certain
on.
it's only
Hey, what's
style.
this?
I'll speak to Glover Mallory and see.
Blessings to you. What is it you seek, my child? No, that was an ugly affair.
Alright.
It came down to a disagreement between what I believe and what Elder Othraloth believes. No, not at all. Mara believes that the spark of a union comes from inside us. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods.
Alright, let's move it along then.
Oh, splendid. Just splendid. Mara smiles upon us this day.
Alright, let's keep it moving.
Oh my, how wonderful. I'm so happy for both of you. And how is that old warrior doing these days? He's like an eagle, always seeking to fly somewhere new. Yes. After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim. I was a soldier for a time, and then a mercenary. But I was never truly happy until I came here. Please come by soon. Not for me, but for yourself. It only takes but a moment to say a silent prayer to Mara. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for.
Okay.
Very well. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Please, come back and speak to me anytime.
Okay. Now we have to go speak with Tildren. Okay. Alright. I don't know. I feel like since I took that bandit mod out, like the game is much smoother. I hadn't realized it because I hadn't played on this old Xbox for a while. But the game feels a lot smoother now without that. I think that was having some performance impact regardless of what they say. Now, and it could be my imagination. I'm not gonna, again, not claiming to be any kind of expert or anything. So, anyway, let's talk to children. Let's get ourselves hitched.
Oh, it's you.
Yes.
Ha. Any luck?
Any luck?
In-laws. I mean, we should have expected it, right?
Yep, we should have expected it.
Well, perhaps there's some hope for us yet.
There we go.
So soon.
Yes, come on.
I warn you, though. I don't like the looks of that place one bit. Ash spawn, like to spring up from nowhere. Then let's be off, partner.
Partner. Alright, let's see. Can we talk to him before?
What can I do for you?
About your outfit. You know what? I'm not sure. I don't know what I have for him to wear. I have some iron armor.
Lead on.
Let's go. Let's leave him in that. I know that's not the best, but... Yep, he's coming. Alright.
I wonder what...
There you are. Let's begin the ceremony.
Do a quick save, because he said that about ash spawn, and they mentioned that previously.
We gather here today to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship.
Azura.
May wisdom forever light your path.
Methala.
Remind us of our place when we forget.
And Boethia.
Strength and courage be always with you.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do. Now and forever.
Oh, are you sure?
Of course, I'm certain.
Oh, dear. Not now, please.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this.
Remember your lessons, attendant.
Very well. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
Oh, here we go.
I declare this couple to be wed.
Alright.
I present the two of you with these matching rings. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
About time.
Okay, so let's see what... Okay, that was kind of unceremonious in a way, but I mean, it works. We didn't get into any trouble, though. If I put that on, does that affect my other rings? No. Okay, we'll just keep it on then. Alright, so. What's he busy doing? I don't understand. Oh, maybe we have to get out of here. Alright, so let's get out of here. I was in line for the door. There was a queue. Alright, so...
Get that vile liquid away from me. Not fair. They always take the good stuff.
What am I doing here?
You heard the man. Drink and be merry.
Wait. Did you hear that? Sounds like those ash spawn are back.
Alright, hold on. good. He didn't die either. Well, I was waiting for something like that to happen, but, you know.
So happy for both of you.
Alright, so we got through that, so maybe now everything will be okay.
By the gods. I know this looks bad. Let me explain. I understand. Tell you what. There's a gorgeous tree that grows right up through a cave to the northeast of here. You should think about staying the night.
Alright, we'll think about it. I'm not sure if we're going to go with that or not.
You like my chitin armor? It was specially crafted. Finest master armorsmiths in Morrowind.
Alright, let's speak to Tildren, see what he thinks.
Those foul vermin. Let's be done here quickly. Sure.
Alright. Let's go over to the forge for a minute. Let's make him... Can we make him something better? You know, I don't know what I have with me. That's the problem. See, I don't know if Tildren is being used by the immersive framework either. That's a good question.
You haven't seen Cresh's.
I don't want to talk to him. I just want to use the blacksmith forge. Let's see. Can we make those guys something nicer? Some ebony armor and boots. And a bow. And gauntlets. Not sure how much, just saying one. We'll just make him a couple of those to go with the bow. I'm not sure what kind of weapon he had. Let's make him a sword and a shield as well. Alright. Let's just make him that. And then let's go down to the reinforced and we'll improve it. There. Let's see if he'll wear that for us.
What can I do?
Children.
Always glad to help, Sario.
It doesn't really show me much. If I give him that, will he wear it? He used the shield.
Always glad to help, Sario.
So that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let's see if we can... Oh, why does his body disappear?
Always glad to help, Sario.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here. This is weird. It won't matter if he wears this stuff, but I mean, that's kind of odd. Let's give him some arrows, and a bow and a sword. And I was going to give him that reinforced chain to wear. There.
Good.
Okay, I don't know why his body disappears, but I guess as long as he's all here, it's okay. Okay. I guess he has no other abilities?
Yes, dearest.
Okay, I guess he's gonna fight and do what he wants to do. I don't see any way to change that right now. Let me look at our powers as far as follower management. Okay, that's it. Okay, so, alright, anyway, we'll just have to ride this out, so we'll see how it goes. You think he's going to use, I think he's going to use that ebony sword, isn't he? Yep. Very well. Anyway, this is what he looks like. I don't know why his body wasn't there. It was a very strange thing. But it's not truly game breaking because once he's wearing his stuff, he's good to go.
Make way.
Alright, so we need to go to that cave, right? So let's see about that. Okay, the cave is that way. Let's see if we can get there this way. I didn't expect it to be up here. No, this is the Raven Rock mine. So it's outside of town. Oh, here we go. Let's go this way.
Oh, it's walking. Wish there was a silk stripe.
So let's see if we can find what we're after up here. Oh, here we go. Alright. So this is the cave for him. So let's try this. Not familiar with this. Oh wait, this is a Mara shrine. Well, it's a Mara shrine with what's her name there as well, Devella. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's try going up this way. Alright, we're going to do a save here in case this becomes disastrous. Okay. Oh, wait, I guess we have to talk to him.
I'm with you. I can hardly believe it. Ha! You've picked the wrong town to settle, Outlander.
Okay, that was a funny line. Okay. Oh, Riverwood. Okay.
Peaceful.
Well, that is we do have a house there.
Do you think you could make that work?
Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, so we got that going. Alright, so nothing bad happened here. I don't know what we were expecting, but nothing bad happened. So, okay. So, let's go to the castle, and what we'll do... Let me do a quick save here. We'll go to the castle if we can... oh wait, what do I have to do to level up here? Alright. Okay, so, can we head back? Usually there's the little thing. Yeah, here we go. Let's just go back to Skyrim. We'll go to the castle. I think I set Breeze Home as home, but I think I can change it. I think I can go to the castle and set that as home. Though actually, there's nothing wrong with leaving him in Breeze Home. I'm probably not going to go to that castle very much. I should look at our next mod. So overall, now this seems okay. However, I'm not saying there weren't any issues at all. We did have a couple of issues.
Captain Bjalland does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
So I don't want to pretend we did not, because we did. But I don't know. I just feel like the game is much better since I removed that big bandit thing. That seemed to be a problem, or at least it felt like it was a problem. So let's go down. I mean, you can get some simple, the Genesis mods are very simple and very small. I would be tempted to use those instead. Where is Sif? Isn't this down around Riverwood? Companion mod across the river. Okay. Oh, by the fallen tree trunk. I know where that is. So let's go see Sif. Oh yeah, Teldrin's with us. Okay. So we have Inigo and Teldrin. Let's go to Riverwood, and Sif is over here. Of course, we could go to the castle, but let's just go to Riverwood. We're just going to do a quick check on some of these. I think this load order, this game, the way we have it now, is a lot better than it was. It is, since I have not had a chance to play it hours on end, and I'm not familiar with some of these mods, there might still be some issues that could crop up. But from what I can tell, everything seems okay. Where's this wolf at? I thought this wolf would be right over here. Oh, there we go. Is this the wolf? Okay. Okay, Sif is a pretty cool looking wolf. Sif is now following you. Good. Okay. I think Sif looks better than normal because of the graphic, the Skyrim graphic overhaul. Yeah, I think that retextures some of the wolves and makes them look better. Alright, so we got our followers, so we have 3 followers. I don't even know that we need that immersive follower framework for these, but we'll let it stand. We won't mess with it. Alright, so what else do we need to look at? We might have to go test a little fighting to see how everybody fights for us. Let's see. But we didn't play with her. We're using that and that and that. We're using these things. We did alternate start. I'm not sure how to test all this since I never use relationship dialogue overhaul. So I can't. So anyway, and this, I've not used this before. It appears to be pretty good. Okay, so really I think we're okay. I think we've covered all the major high points. Let's go do a little fighting. I'm gonna take the... Should I take the God Ring off and risk it? Maybe I will. But for right now, I'm gonna do a save here. And there's a fun place to go where we can fight some bandits. And hopefully we won't have any issues. And that's Fort Greenwall. So let's go here and just try to kill a few bandits and see how our followers do. And I'm nearing the end of this. I know we did have a couple of issues, but I think those issues, the game just feels a lot better without that OBIS, the bandits. The whole bandits mod just did not... I don't know. I'm not saying that it's a problem, but boy, it seemed like it caused me a problem. Hello.
Never should have come here.
Oh, I still have my... Oh, good. Well, let's try... Oh, that's Teldrin's flame magic. Interesting. Oh, Teldrin is a wizard? Oh, maybe a spell sword. Very nice. I didn't know what he was. Oh, go ahead.
Already, however, my friend, there is killing to be done.
Okay, so that's interesting. And Sif, I guess, is a good old dog and just bites them, which is fun too. Oh, that guy fell down here. Let me jump down. We might as well get his stuff since we're here. Alright. Let's see. We have a bad person up there, I know. So let's head up that way. Did they kill? There's usually a girl running around, or a guy, a bandit. Usually a bandit running around over here. They must have killed him. Alright. Let's head up this way. Yeah, they killed this bandit. Let's head up here. This bandit usually throws a fit.
I knew I'd find you.
Yep.
My future is
Oh, it's a she.
yours, I think.
Are you prepared to die?
Hey, she uses the animations. Did you notice that?
I'll let you. Now ain't this a surprise?
Isn't this a surprise? Anyway, so you can see we're using that body. I really don't think that body is necessary for what you're doing, but if you want that body, you've got it. And there is an armor. We were going to do that. Let me go do that because I think we're really kind of done here. I think this game and this load order will work fine without the big bandit mod. I think that's a problem. So there's one other thing we could do. This is just a suggestion to help you. So I am going to go and start a download for us, and then I'm going to pause this and let it download, and I'll come back and I will show you that mod. I think you may find it better. I actually think you'd find two things better. So this is just going to be a suggestion. So let me pause this here. I'm going to do a couple of downloads, and I'm going to make just kind of a suggestion for you that you might like better. If you don't, that's fine. It's just an option, okay? Alright. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I just wanted to make some final kind of points recommendations. I think most of these mods seem fine. The castle has a minor issue, whereas if you click on the icon on the map, your cursor goes away. Pardon me just a second. But like I said, that's a very minor thing, really just by getting in and out of it, you get rid of that. So it shouldn't really be a big issue. Let's see. I downloaded this as this is an armor replacer. It's one of the few I know of for this body that you can use. And I'll show you the effect that has in a moment. I don't think I would use this mod. I think there's a lot there that's not really being told, and I think without specifically knowing what all it's adding and where this should be in your load order and what it might not be compatible with, I'm finding it hard to justify using it. It's really huge anyway. So it seemed to produce that black screen effect, even though it didn't do it all the time. It seemed to do that. The wearable lanterns, it works okay. It's a little glitchy. I would just put it on automatic and leave it, I guess. If you fiddle with it like I was doing it first, it seems to cause trouble. This works fine. This works fine. Indigo and Tildren seem fine. All that seemed to work. Sif seemed okay. These are fine. If you're really not going to do the Khajiits and Argonians, I would suggest you just go with the all-in-one curvy for CBBE, because it's a smaller mod, and you could drop this Nephilim, Khajiit, Argonian stuff, and then just place this replacer below it, or place it above this replacer, either way you want to do it. But if you really want this body, that's fine. There's just no CBBE armor for this body yet. What I have here, this is as close as I can get, and even it is not really correct. But it's as close as I can get using this body. These textures worked very well. Oh, and remember, I didn't know this. I guess I just had not paid enough attention, but this comes with its own male body, so you really don't need any other male body. So that was good to know. I was not aware of that, and I was thankful for the person who said that, though I don't necessarily care about all the other stuff they said. But nonetheless, I appreciate good information when I get it, and that I was thankful for. Let's see. So the animations seem to work fine. I didn't see any problems with those. Near as I could tell, these things were working fine. Again, you could get rid of this if you don't use the Nephilim body. This actually worked out okay for you. If it were me, I would just use Aesthetic Elves and get the elven face I wanted that way. But I understand there's some other presets in this that are good, because they're copied from R246's work, so I understand that. So anyway, the reason this doesn't work well with Aesthetic Elves or R246's mods is that R246's work and Aesthetic Elves is included in this mod. From what I'm seeing, both are in this mod. So don't try to mix and match all those together. It won't work. And the skeleton, so all this is basically the way it is right now. I believe all of this is working and well. This, I would just drop this. Maybe get one of the Genesis mods or something if you want some random bandit attacks. I'm not sure what else the purpose of this was other than just adding bandits. I personally like bandits too. I like to kill bandits, but I don't know. This mod seems really over the top. So, all right. And it really seemed to add a lot of stress to the game, if you ask me. So this is just an armor and clothing replacer. And this is one. This is her. This is Patsy with that. Now we can change this somewhat. Let me take you to the cheat room real fast. Now, I'm not sure if we can call our followers to us with the framework we're using right now. I'm going to try it, though. Oh. Okay, so you can't call Sif and Inigo, but you can call Teldrin. So Teldrin came right to us, which is great. I don't know about that hairdo, but overall, he's a good character. Alright, so anyway, I think I have her weight set in like mid-range, is what I was going to show you. I did not. Oh, I might be wrong. Maybe I have it set to the max. Okay, so I guess that is the max. Okay. Well, I thought maybe I didn't, but I do. Curvy, this is about as curvy and big as it gets. So if you really wanted that Nephilim look, we're still waiting for a CBBE armor replacer that does that. You can use, hold on, let me just save here, because we're really done with this. Let me pop out of here. There are some standalone armor options, such as the, was it Shino? I'm going to show you. Yeah, as soon as it comes back to us. Okay, here we go. So let me just look for... let's try armor and see if that helps if I say armor. Sometimes adding a little bit actually helps. Sometimes it doesn't. You know, this search is not always the best. Okay, this is not really working out the way I thought it would. As you can tell, we are not getting CBBE stuff at all. Well, a little bit, like right there, but that's not a lot. Did somebody do a different version of this? Anyway, alright, so we didn't get what I wanted. Let me try this simpler search. Let's try this. Alright, so anyway, you could get this outfit. I did a show on this. It's not bad. It's probably not what you want. I don't think this was especially what you're looking for. It's not bad either. Now, if you really wanted a shape that goes with the Nephilim shape, this has that shape. And it gives you quite a few options, but you have to like this outfit, which is kind of crazy. Now, you can leave the hat and some of that off, like the hat and the backpack. You could leave that off, and this would be a pretty cool outfit for you. So it's just a thought, just mentioning that. I'm just trying to give you options and ideas. That's all I'm doing. So you could try something like that if you don't want to do the armor replacer. So just to review, I would do my load order something like this. Now, if you want to follow a different load order thing like Tarshana's or the Dropbox, that's fine. But this was working fine for me, except for the Bandits mod. This is just optional, just something to show you what you could do. I would drop this. I think this is giving you issues as well. If you keep this load order and these mods the way you were doing it, especially make sure that you get this patch and this patch, and make sure you put them down at the bottom. If you don't do anything else, these two patches would clear up probably your biggest crash. And if you want to use this, you can use it. I used it to make those elves like I was showing you, and it worked well. So that's really all I think all I can do to help you and to help provide a little clarity. This is a very good texture. I don't know what textures and different things you've been trying, but this is a very good texture, and I think you saw that it worked very well for us. Is there anything else? I think that's it. Definitely, I think definitely drop this. Find something else, but this is not very good. An option instead of that, smaller options. I'll show you 2 smaller options, which I think they work just fine, and they don't stress my game out. Maybe 3 options. What I tend to do is there's some small mods I use. I use this one. It just gives you some random enemy spawns and enhanced loot, and I do this one so I get some random bandit and other things, but a lot of bandit attacks, which is fun. So I tend to use these 2 a lot. There was something else I used to use. There is another thing you can use to make the dungeons a little more populated. Let me see if I can find that for you as well. This is just to give you an idea again. Was it populated? I think it was populated. I think I'll know it by the picture when I see it. Now there is this other Genesis mod, but I have not really used it, and you can't mix it with the others that I showed you. Those little ones, oh here, and then you can use this one. If you use those 3 things, this just adds a few extra bad guys here and there. If you use these 3 things, I think it works very well. Oh, that's the French one. You don't have to use the French one. You can use, well, I guess for you, maybe the French one is fine. Depends on what you like. There used to be an English version out here. Is this it? Yeah, this is the one I used to use. This is the English version. Nonetheless, you get the idea. Those 3 usually adds a little extra variety to your enemies and causes you to have some random attacks, which are fun, and kind of adds a little bit to the game, and they don't take up a lot of space. The 3 of them together are probably, what, 1 meg or 2 meg, something like that. It's something very small. Let's roll back out here and see how big this was, because this wasn't very big. Okay, that's 270 kilobytes, and then this is 400 and some, and then the other one, which I don't think it shows on this listing. Oh, rats. You know, I'm actually using the the controller, and I'm not doing a good job. Okay, and then this one. If you use those 3 together, yeah, it's under 1 meg for those 3 mods, and it does a good job. It gives you some random bandit attacks. It also can spawn other types of enemies depending on the time of day. And what else do you get? You get better dungeon population, I guess, and you know, just a few extras. It's just to make it fun. It's not too much though. Like I said, this is optional, you know, but it's worth a try. It is pretty big, but it's worth a try if you are looking for something like that. I think that's really all I can recommend and all I can say right now. If there's more CBBE stuff, if there's things I'm forgetting, somebody put it down in the comments, and we'll try to check those things out, okay? But I think I've covered about everything I can do. I would probably go a different route. I probably wouldn't use the Nephilim body and the Khajiit thing. Well, if I wanted to do Tigra, if I wanted to do my cat girl, I would do the Nephilim thing. But that would be very specific for just one playthrough. So, anyway, just a thought. So, I hope this is helpful. I know this is going to be one big, long video, so I hope you can get through it and see what you need to see out of it, okay? Alright, thanks for watching, and I will catch you later.